Hi.
Hi! Did you read today's book?
Yes, I read it.
Okay, here it is. Alrighty, let's start off with question number 1. If you can read that for me.
Who are the main characters of the story?
Who do you think was the main characters?
Ellen and Ellen's father and Ellen's mother.
You are absolutely correct. Sorry, I've been talking so much. I've had class after class. Okay. So you said, can you read it for me?
The main characters are Ellen and her mother and her father, and I think Miss Roosevelt is sub-character since she has minimum part in the story.
Okay, good job. Very perceptive. Okay, so let's say the main characters are Ellen and her mother and father. Excellent. And I think Mrs. Roosevelt is a sub-character since she has minimum part in the story.
Yeah.
So all we need to do is put A. But that's also excellent. Good job. Small changes. So what did you do this weekend?
I played with my friend.
Okay, what did you guys play?
We played game, and since it was my friend's last day in Korea,
Where were they going? Where are they going?
they are going to Romania since his father is ambassador in Romania.
That is super impressive.
Yes,
Wow.
and since he had to follow his father, so he went to Romania with his father.
Oh no, was it one of your best friends?
Yes.
Were you sad to say goodbye?
Huh?
Were you sad to say goodbye?
Not so much because we expected that he will go to somewhere. He will go to somewhere foreign countries since 2021.
Okay, so you were expecting him to leave. So weren't you even just a little bit sad? Because it is still, your friend is gone.
Yes, it was a little bit sad.
Okay, I see you don't do a lot of emotion. You're not a very emotional person. It's not a bad thing. Okay, so let's look at the slight correction over here. And I think
Miss Roosevelt is a sub-character since she has minimum part in the story.
Actually, what I want to do is maybe we can change this to minimal part in the story. So she has a minimal part in the story. Okay. Let us go over here. Were you busy yesterday?
Not how much. I was not busy yesterday.
Oh, how come you missed class? How come you had to change your class?
Because our English academy
Okay.
changed time to 8 o'clock. So
okay.
I was not able to. Yes.
Right. Okay. All right. Can you please read this alternative for me?
Okay. The main characters in the story are Ellen and her mother and her father.
You see? Exactly the same as my first sentence. Good job. Okay, let's look at number 2. Can you read the second question for me?
What are other ways that Ellen might have raised money to buy her bicycle?
What do you think were some other ways she could have made this money?
The most easiest way for his children, for kids in that era to do was, I think, first one is stealing money, and second one is earning money in part-time job, or she could put her money in stock.
Okay, but remember, this was during the Great Depression, so there wasn't part-time jobs for children. Not even her father, who had more skills than her in most things, could find extra work. So I think that might have been difficult. Stealing is not an option. Stealing is bad, Jihu. Stealing is bad. Maybe she could have tried, like, cutting somebody's grass, doing their lawn, doing their garden. Something that doesn't involve crime. It's always a good start. Okay, let's see what you have to say. You literally went with steal money.
Talk.
Okay. I don't think there was stock things back then that they could partake in. But read your answer for me, please.
Ellen could steal the money, or she could just buy stocks and wait until it raised, and she could earn big money by that.
Okay. So, do you think it's easy to just put your money in stock and wait for it to raise?
Stock?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because when time flows, it raises. I think it is fact that it raises when time flows.
Absolutely, it does raise. But if it was that easy, all of us would be doing it and we would all be rich. It's trading, basically. You're trading stock.
I think that's because people do not have patience.
But also, if you've got money in stock or, something and it crashes, the money's gone. So yes, it does always rise at some point, but if it crashes and you lose all your money, you've lost your money. So it's not as easy as that. Stock is actually very involved and in depth, and people have come up with all sorts of formulas to try and always stay above, like these dips, and it's really intense. My brother-in-law does stock, so it's really not easy. Okay, let's have a look. Ellen could steal the money. No, that's bad. Or she could just buy stock and wait until it raises. Okay, good. I shouldn't say it's good because you said she would steal the money, but that's your own idea, so it's a good sentence. Oh, excuse me too. Sorry. I yawned. Okay, and then you said, and she could earn big money. Let's rather say doing that. What games did you play with your friend?
We played more. We played the League of Legends, and we played the Master Duel that is a Yu-Gi-Oh card game in online.
Okay. And what character do you play with on League?
I usually play Aurelion Sol, or sometimes I played what was it? Shibana or something like that. The
Okay.
dragon.
Are those like ranged or mages or tanks?
Yes.
Which one do you like to be?
I usually the mid line.
Okay.
So I usually use magician.
Okay. I like to use ranged. You know, so people just can't get close to you. It's the best. Okay, so let's have a look at this corrected sentence.
Okay. And she could earn big money. Ellen could steal the money, or she could just buy stock and wait until it raises, and she could earn big money doing that.
Could she though? Could she? Okay, let's look at the alternative. It's very lucky that Mrs. Roosevelt actually responded and sent her this dollar. I don't think that would happen today. Okay, if you can read my alternative, please.
Okay. Ellen raised money to buy her bicycle by walking long distances into town to sell magazine subscriptions to people. They pay $1, and once a month they get a new magazine to read.
Okay, so that was the way that she went about it. The other ways I've put in the next question, which is, can you read it for me?
How could you raise money to buy something that you want?
How could you raise money, Jihu? If you really want something and you need to save for it, how could you make money?
I just wait, and when time flows, the more time flows, the more money I get. So
Okay, so do you get like pocket money, an allowance?
no,
So how do you get money?
I just buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards what I want. And
How do you buy it? How do you get money?
because I had no time, I had zero money. I always have some money, at least $1 in
Okay.
dollar. So I always have at least $1. So
So how else could you make money? If you didn't have that, what is a different way you could make money? Besides stealing, because we know that's wrong.
I sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards too.
Hey, but you need money to buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards, to sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So how do you get that money? Do you get it from your parents?
No, I sometimes get allowance in holiday, but I don't always get allowance.
Okay, so you kind of save a little bit when you do.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's look at your answer. You said I mostly wait and the more time flows. So when we are talking about time, we say how much time has passed. Okay. Instead of flows. So you could say much time has passed. So I just wait and time passes. something like that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I mostly wait. We can say I mostly wait. And the more time passes, it's a word choice, the more money I get. So I have nothing to do. So I have to do nothing. Aren't you lucky that you just have to wait?
Yes, I think so. Because when I wait, the Yu-Gi-Oh card price gets
Lower.
expensive.
Oh, okay. So I know, like in England, teenagers can find, like normal jobs working in a store, like packing shelves and things so that they can get like money and have a bit of their own. Is that something that happens in Korea? Do you find teenagers that have like summer jobs or, like part-time
No.
jobs?
Koreans are very negative of teenage having part-time job.
Okay. Why is that?
So, I don't know.
Do you think?
I think it's because Koreans think that students should study and
Okay. All right. That's fair enough. But it's also good to teach people from a young age how to balance work life and like normal life. So studying is very important, absolutely. But you also need to be able to teach like work ethic. So when you do have a job, it's not completely new to you.
okay.
So when I was 16, no, I lie. Yeah, I was 16. I got my first job in a factory in Manchester. It was a bakery factory, so they would make all the bread and like crumpets and things like that. So I would only work on Saturdays for a good couple of hours cleaning a machine. So everyone had their own machine they had to clean. And then I would get £50 for the day. That was so awesome. I mean, it's a Saturday. You don't really study on a Saturday. Well, we don't.
How much in £50 in dollars?
I'll tell you. Let's see. 50 pounds in dollars is $67.95. Just for the day, just for a Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think it's very big.
You think it's quite high?
It's not quite high, it's very high. You could buy 2 boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and you could sell it again and you could buy more.
Oh, wow.
And more.
Well, there you go. That was my part-time job, and it was only for a couple of hours on a Saturday. And it wasn't even every Saturday. I could work, whatever kind of Saturday I wanted. So I didn't have to do it all the time.
I think that's very good job.
Yeah.
And
It was fun.
probably the most easiest job you can do is online selling. There is a mobile app for the carrom market,
Okay.
and you can say that's not for selling carrot, it is for selling what you want. And
Okay. So it's like an online platform.
so usually we say when you buy something, or like something is very hard to get, and you sell it again.
Okay.
If you repeat that, you earn many money.
Okay. Very interesting. All right, let's have a look at the last bits of this. My glasses are so dirty. If you can read that for me, please.
Okay. There are many ways to raise money for something you want. Ellen had a good idea of selling goods from a company and making a small earning opportunity for herself at the time. There are a lot of companies that still do businesses that way today. You could also get creative with your hands and make something of your own to sell, like jewelry, food, toys, clothes, etc.
Yeah. So you could literally make anything with your hands and sell it. It could be with wood. It could be, anything. There is a market for anything and everything these days. So I think it's easier to make money now, obviously, than it was back then. Because here you have social media and, like these selling platforms, like you said, that you can literally just advertise on and people will buy your things. Seeing you again tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Enjoy the rest of your night. You can go into some online card games now and just relax. I'll see you soon, Jihu.
Bye.